Today is episode 73 of Look What Jess Found. And as you know, we got a donation. And these are the last of the donation roll coins. I got 2 dimes, and they have to be dimes because it's the only because it shows it on the enders. And we have pennies in a nickel roll, and this is a really nice nickel roll. I'll probably hold on to this one. This reminds me of the really old nickel roll. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the dimes first, and we'll do the pennies last. And I think we should be able to get through this in one. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's not even we think, right? I try to keep the videos under, well, very close to 1 hour. You know, I've done some videos longer than an hour, and it's taxing. You know, I have to be honest with you. An hour-long video is taxing. If I would have to make a guess with other channels, and doing, you know, that even the ones that do the cutouts, you know what I mean, that they skip ahead and everything like that, probably an hour is probably pretty close to their what they're doing, right? So if their video is 15 minutes long, maybe they're taking an hour, and they only do one. They only do one a week. They only do one video a week. And let me tell you, and they're getting way more views than I do. Maybe they've been around longer. Maybe the content's just better. Whatever the case may be, it is what it is. All right, let's see. Do we have anything? Of course not. You know, there's not going to be any silver in here. Huh. That's an interesting one, right? I don't think so. Nah, no way. There's one interesting one here, right here. I don't think that's silver, though. It's just my eyes aren't adjusted yet this morning. All right. Well, without and we got a lot of copper here, so that's good. Nice little mixture. It should be fun. In yesterday's video, we did the Kennedy $50 to 1966 and 1967. It was awesome. I mean, honestly, those are probably the 2 most expensive coins I found so far in I wonder if that would be a cud. Yeah. Wow. Now, I'm looking at it. Like, I see the little bump over here, but it's not really a chip off. I'll look at it real quick. It's probably not. It's probably just a little damage. It's just damage. It's just damage. I'm not going to make a big deal over it. And, so the one that I found, so the way, like, it's sometimes it's the next day or it's later on when you're thinking about a video or even probably anything in life, right, that you did. The next day you'll think about it and contemplating. You sleep on it. You know, sleep, a good night's sleep will also help you to process your thoughts, definitely your anxieties. That's one of the powers of sleep. But in general, it's just really your thoughts, and if you pay attention to, if you do a little meditation or have some quiet time in the morning where you're not just, getting up and rushing off to work. You can notice that what you're thinking about, and some of it has to do with what was going on the day before. That's a beauty, huh? And on a subconscious level, right, you might work some things out in your sleep, in your dreams, and they will manifest the next day. And 99 out of 100 times you're not even aware of it, especially if you're rushing in the morning, or something about your schedule. Maybe you have small children, or children in general, and or other thing, whatever you have going on. You get up early to work. The other day, just in talking about morning activities and routine and stuff like that, not obviously, but if you watch my channel enough, see some of the copper is bleeding off into the rim. It's pretty cool. It's not enough to be significant, I don't think, but it's just cool looking. I do my videos in the morning, and I have my checklist. I make my coffee. My wife has off, we'll have spend some time together before I make a video. And I'll look at my checklist before making a video. I will be looking at that. It's the E, really, mostly from what I can see. And let's see. Oh no, I forgot to put in the microphone. Let's see what happens. I really don't want to do this over. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I just noticed that little thing. You put the light on. Well, I don't know if I ever need that or not. Well, I just put in the microphone after 8 minutes. I wasn't going to do this over again. But you probably notice the volume changing, and then you could really see the power of the microphone now. There's a little line under the E, little under the T, even the N. Let me see if it's anywhere else. I've never really found a dime. Let me see. Let me put that light thing back on, man. That was pretty cool. Oh, wow. Are you serious? Wow. That's amazing. What, literally. But wait, is it going to take it out of focus, though? Or is that me? Or is it putting it in focus? Hold on, let's see. Oh, it's the E. You see a little bit there on the bottom of the United. And I've never found a dime with any type of doubling before. Yeah, I guess you can see it all on the bottom of the United. Let me put that on the business card. These are the types of things that I would be looking at under let Let me put United. DD. Okay. So these would be the types of things that I would put on a, I would look at under the microscope. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Wow. I'm leaving this all as it is. You see all the wrinkles, all the mistakes. To me, that makes it more interesting personally. I cannot believe the that I've been working. I'm telling you, it's so dark in here, and I have the three lights. The overhead. I know it looks like it's double. It's not. It's the shadow. And that's pretty wild how it gives you that appearance. The other one you could see the line underneath it, so that's a different story. Um, I don't know what it is. These dimes are taking way too long. What I noticed, and I know I'm not finished with my. I started telling a story before. What I noticed though, sometimes in the morning, just a little on the slow side. I don't know what the. I wonder what I found. See that in the Y up there. I'm gonna check that out. I did the. Nah. I did the $half search 76. I think the silver is 64, right? I did it in the morning and I almost missed a very significant. I couldn't believe it that first of all I found okay, so back to that story I guess really quickly. I found the double die in the reverse, right? Most easily seen on the wing, but also easily seen on the 23 on the letters on the reverse also. Nothing on the obverse that I noticed. Okay, so I noticed it and I'm like, oh, okay, I tried not to get too sidetracked yesterday when I saw that. So I was like, oh, okay, let me move on, to keep it moving, the video moving. Because honestly, it was kind of boring, 200 $half that you don't really find any errors on. You know what I mean? I did 100 like a couple months ago, and I don't think I found anything. Or I found a repunch. Huh? See that shadow there, right between the T and the S and O. Let me just make sure that's not a flash or something. It's not, but let me just check. And there's no way I'm gonna get to these pennies. I'm telling you, I really don't think so. And I said, okay, So I found it and I started looking at it. Right? If you watch the video, you'll see at that point. I was like, okay, we'll look at it later or during a short or something, whatever I said. So And that's what I did. I just moved on. I went through the video, and then I came back to it, and I did the whatever. I did the significant finds, right? So I did the significant finds right after. That's what I do. I do the significant finds right after I finish um right after I finish the video, the the episode video, the daily episode video. I do. I stop the video and then I start the abridged version. So I still hadn't really taken a good look at the coin at that point, right? Because I just went right into the abridged, right? This is what I do to save time. I don't know if it's probably stupid that I do that. You know, maybe I could make. Maybe it doesn't make the video that good. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Um, hopefully it's not stupid. Hopefully it's not. And I mean, I get a lot of views on my abridged. Sometimes I get more views on the abridged than I do the regular long version. So, oh, look at that in the eye. You see that in the eye? Is that normal? Let's look at another one. No, it's not. Can't believe I just noticed that. So let me tell you, it's very difficult to notice these little errors, okay? And it's not the talking, that's for sure. If anything, the talking probably helps me to focus. So let's look at that. Oh wow. It's hard for me to tell. It looks like it could be a doubling on the eye. Let me see. I have to go in closer. That's what it looks like to me. All right, so let's look at another one. What year is this? 23. We have a 23 here. Let me just find the other 23. And not screw around with looking for, is it 23? Yeah. Okay. Maybe I'm too close. All right. So the eye socket with the the wrinkle of the eye is very pronounced in the 23. Let's look over here. See if it's just pronounced. I don't know. Nah, it's not the same. It almost looks like a second pupil. You see that? Does it have it here? I mean, I see the little dent there, right there. I see the little dent right there to the right of the eye. Let me see if it's the same. It's hard to tell. Let me look at it under the. I'm gonna say it's just a very, very clean strike on that one. That's what I'm gonna go with. It's a very clean strike, and yeah, you can see it there. Whatever you want to call that wrinkle. Some of them is just very pronounced, and I'm too close. So I'm glad I didn't keep and waste any more time on it. So I've been thinking, and something I didn't mention yet. And again, hopefully the volume is working. I see the little light there and everything. So I've been thinking, and something I didn't mention. Oh no, very light rim. That's a pretty good mad misaligned die. Let's see if it. Let's see the. Let's check the rotation. Nah, no big deal. Is anybody gonna pay a buck for that? I wish we would have got some doubling on it too. I don't know. I don't think that's significant enough. I'm sorry. Yeah, you see the 23. Look, see, it's just the way. It's just such a new, fresh punch, and that's all. Your eyes will play tricks on you with these. Start seeing what you want to see, You gotta watch out for that. I have to watch out for that. So let me take a sip of coffee here. So what I'm gonna do is this is gonna be a little bit of an experimental video because I became monetized today. Now, this whole monetization thing to me is obviously new. Today was day one. I wanted to do a video to show because what happened was when I went into YouTube this morning, it said get started. That's what they do whenever there's something new. It says get started and there's a little button, right? So I want to videotape it. I swear I could not find couldn't find my headphones. I don't know where they are. So I took that as a sign to just go and start doing the video. And then I started to do the video. Like I was talking about earlier, my whole routine. A part of that routine is looking at my my list 63. Oh no. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man. Are you serious? Oh wowzers. Oh man, are you serious? Oh here, let me show. Okay, all right. So sometimes I just have a lot of things going on, and I let me move my medication out the way. So look, it just happens to be that I found this, and then I'm gonna go look it up online to see. I think it's 64 old. I think this is a silver Rosie. I can't believe it. I cannot believe my second silver dime we just found right now on the day I became monetized. So I opened up a bunch of screens, right? And I want to show you. I'm gonna show you a couple of things. So like I said, I'm gonna make this a special episode today. I'm gonna do the pennies too, and I'm gonna talk throughout the whole thing, and hopefully the volume's on for this whole thing. If not, then you know what? That's life, and I'm gonna roll with the punches. I'm not gonna get upset. All right. So this is the. So I had another screen open, and this is the. Remember I said it says get started. So look, I get to show it to you, and that's it right there. Okay, so I want to show that, and that's what it looks like. I already clicked it, so I'm not going to click it again. And what I want to do very quickly is to check I cannot believe we got this silver dime in the donation. That is so awesome. Let's check. Like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a silver dime. Let me just go into Google and Roosevelt silver dimes. Yeah, man. 1946, 1964. Any silver dimes worth anything? Wow, man. This is so awesome. Let me see key dates or whatever, special dates, key dates. Key dates. I don't know. Okay, the 1949 PD&S as well as the 1950S, but none of the key dates Roosevelt series come near the value of the 20th century key date coins besides the Jefferson nickels. Are the Roosevelt dimes worth money? Um, I'm just checking this out. Like I said, what I'm going to do is, so this is going to be, like I said, a special video, as long as the sound is on. I just want to see if there's a 1964 here. Anything? No. Okay. There's not. So I really want to. I cannot believe this, man. I am so. Is this the one we were looking at before? I don't even think this is the one we were looking at. Oh, man. Beautiful condition. Absolutely beautiful condition. Wow, man. Wow. It's crazy, man. Crazy. We got ourselves a silver dime, man. Let me just write on the silver. I cannot believe that. I really cannot believe that. All right, there's a few down here, stragglers. All right, obviously I'm going to do a little short on that later. That's what I do. Oh, and also hopefully we don't lose battery because I got the light on. So that would really mess things up also. So, and how's it look without the light? Oh, okay. Is it mostly just the background? No, it's a little better. Hold on a sec. Hold on. Let's look. I don't, you know what? Oh, you do get some nicer contrast with the light on. Well, all right. It's not that great, man. All right, I'm gonna keep the light off. I'm gonna go back to the regular. I had the light on the whole time. I'll leave in a comment below. Um, Light on, light off. I'm doing the rest of the video with the light off. I'm afraid I'm gonna lose battery power, especially since this is gonna be a long one. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long. What do they say? Strap in, buckle up. We're going on a long ride today, guys and girls, and whatever. If you have pets, or if you think you're a pet, whatever. Oh man, that would have been so bananas if we would have found two of them. Well, it's not over. We're just hitting the second row now. That's what I'm saying. This is gonna be like an hour and a half video. So, and I'm talkative, so it's perfecto. I got up super duper early today. I made my wife a pancake. We bought the special. Now it's the first. Look! I dropped the coin right on time. That means it's true. Means it's true. Means it's true. Means I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie. So we bought this special pancake, right? We're not super into the whole organic thing or anything like that. Well, first of all, it's a little bit more expensive, right? So maybe we would buy all organic if we could afford it. Let's just put it like that. Okay. Maybe we would buy everything organic. But it's like the bananas are like triple the price or something like that. So we don't. We just don't buy organic, generally speaking, except for the. Yeah, right. I was gonna say, except for the eggs. Except for the eggs. That's really the only thing organic we buy is the eggs, and not all of them. Just her eggs we buy organic. So we um we, we also want to try organic pancakes, yeah, which I've never seen before. But she wanted to have organic pancakes, and super deep. Not super deep, but it's definitely a deeper dime. I'm not keeping it. It's not that deep. I said super, but it's not really super, just deeper. So I've been, I was going to order it and lazied out, never ordered it. And we were shopping at Walmart the other day, and I said, "Oh, let me see if they have any special pancake mix for you," because she didn't want to eat non. Yeah, right. Yeah, 68, of course. She didn't want, she wanted to eat organic pancakes, and they had it. Long story short, they had the organic pancakes. So since we both got up at the same time, I said, "Okay, let me. You want me to make you the pancakes?" She said. She said, "Of course." So made the pancakes, and they had a special name. They come in, you know, those little the bag with the little seal at the top. That's what the pancakes come in Walmart. In case you're gonna look for it, if you really really want to know the name of the pancake, leave a comment below, and and I'll let you know. But I don't know what they are. But it's organic pancakes from Walmart, and they come in that little bag that sits up like this, and it has the seal at the top. Oh, she loved them. She loved the pancakes. She loved the pancakes. We have to see if it kicks up any of her allergies, though. I'll know in a little while. I think she might have like some kind of gluten intolerance or something, which a lot of people do. I think that's what it said. It said organic, USDA organic, and it said, I believe it said gluten free. Which I don't know if those two concepts are synonymous with each other. If you're gluten free, if that automatically makes you if you're organic, if that you have to be gluten free to be organic. I don't know how that works. So some of these like 70s dimes, they're like really worn. That makes me think that silver dime that we found is really, really spectacular condition. I'm gonna look at it again right now. I mean, look nicer than that 70 we just looked at. You see that how the little finger glove is riding up on the finger. I want it to be kind of tighter than that. Can I just, is there anything I could do? Can I pull it? I don't want to break it. I don't want to screw up this video for being rambunctious, which is like one of my issues. And I don't want to get a smaller size because they fit well. I guess it's just, I think pretty sure they're like not one size fit all, but one, whatever size they are. There's not like a medium long, or you know what I'm saying, or a medium, a short. Like I probably would have got, if it was a little shorter, probably would have been okay. I guess my hands are smaller. I see that around the ear. Nah. Well, the whole field really has that something going on in the field. Let me look at the reverse. It has that thing going on in the field. I found one of these before. I don't know exactly what it is. I'll hold on to this one. How about on the reverse? No, it's just on the obverse. I think that's like an unfinished, like not smooth planchet. So to me, that's a planchet area, not smooth or polished planchet on the obverse. That's what it looks like to me. Um, so wow, man, I really drag out a thought, huh? So hopefully that doesn't make you click away. I'm really trying to make the best video possible, to be honest with you. I want everybody to enjoy the content as much as I enjoy making it. Bagged. That's the first bagged dime I've ever seen. All right, let me move this up a little bit. Keep everything kind of together. Move the camera down a little bit. So today's the first day I'm monetized. So there was this button, right? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's day one. I've done my research. But what they say, there's no teacher like experience. I'm probably saying that. I probably screwed that all up. And so it says, my understanding is that YouTube puts videos and everything, ads, that regardless, right? That's how they make their money, is through ads. But there was a button to click. I mean, I didn't show it to you because I already did it. All I showed you was the page where it said get started. So after you click get started, the next thing is, do you want to monetize your video? So of course, I mean, that's the whole point of being monetized, is to monetize. You know what I mean? Like if you become monetized and then you don't click that, now, if there's a reason not to click it, that's a different story, right? Like, so somebody is doing, I don't know, a not-for-profit. That's a great example, right? And so they might not monetize. They're nonprofit. They don't want to, I mean, but I'm just saying that could be a reason, because even nonprofits can take money and you just have to spend it by the end of the year, or whatever your fiscal cycle is. I don't know if it's the end. I think it goes within the tax year, typically. Um, I guess it's whatever your fiscal cycle could be also. Oh, man, just missed it again. I'll look at that for a second. But let's say, whatever, you're nonprofit, you don't even, for whatever reason, you just don't want to be monetized. Or you need to think about it. You got to talk to the stakeholders, whatever the case may be. I'm looking at that B. Nah, it's just damage. Wow, man, gold went up to 141. Excuse me, 2141. Oil's up. Oil is 78. Wow, it's crazy, man. I look at that by the ear. So I'm probably not going to talk about the monetization thing after today, right? So I might as well just like what do you say? Like get it all out. You know what I mean? We'll look at some coins. We'll have an unusually long one. I'll uh, I'll tell you all my deepest, darkest thoughts on the topic. Oh, it's bagged. It's bagged. It's bagged by the ear. Eric Eric was the one who taught me that, by the way. I want to give Eric a shout out. Shout out to Eric. He taught me what bagged was, and and that's it. I made it part of my repertoire. Um, Shout out to Keen Eye Collectibles. Check out his channel. He has a keen eye. He has a keen eye. A great name. Great name. Keen Eye Collectibles. His name is Eric. I remember when I first started the channel, and he was my first member, and I said, I was calling him Keen. I thought, I thought his name was Keen. I was like, yeah, Keen, and he's like, no, my name's Eric. I was like, oh, sorry. Meanwhile, keen eye, right? So I don't know. I'm a little slow with the uptake sometimes. You have to forget me on that. So yeah, check out his channel. He said I was like, oh, look at these little marks. He goes, oh, that's bagged, and I kind of understood what he said. I had to do my own little research to make it equate into my brain, the Jessman brain, and so now I'm able to identify him. So I love giving credit where credit is due and shout outs and all that. I probably don't do it enough. I'm sorry. The other shout out, of course, is for our second member that we got, Marte. It would be really great. I'll be honest with you. Well, that's not true. I was about to say, I hope it would be great to get enough members where I can't remember everybody. But even better than that would be to get enough members and still remember everybody, right? Imagine that. Imagine being able to shout out like a thousand names. Oh man, how awesome would that be? Probably take a couple hours. Oh, you could tell instantly that this is a special, almost has that satin finish. This is definitely a like a first strike, second strike type deal. Instantly, almost uncirculated, beautiful coin. I'm not keeping it, but I'm just saying that's what it is. It's not worth anything. Yeah, shout out to Marte. Look at this, another one with the interesting. Yeah, you can see it there. But the other one I think is even better. Right, I think this one's even better. I don't want to just keep these if there's, especially if there's, now this is the one. Yeah, it's on the whole field. This one is more like, it has the halo around the face. And it's cool. I don't think it probably doesn't give any value to it, but the other one's a better example. I'm saying, huh? Let's step by the one and look at that. Ah, it might be a double die, especially by the end. and whatever's going on over there. I'll hold on to that. Hopefully I remember. I have it on the, I didn't write anything down on it. So shout out to Marte. Also, really nice guy. We talk, we communicate a bunch in the comments. Pretty cool. You know, that's one of the, I mean, obviously I communicate with everybody through the comments, but I'm just saying when you're a member, you could, you're looking at the scheduled videos, and it's definitely much more private because no one else could see those comments until the video is scheduled. So one of the things that I was starting to talk about before, that I was going to end the video early, and then I started talking about the monetization and part of the process, and I showed you to get started. So once you go through that and you click, yeah, you want to be monetized, and then it says, do you want to monetize your videos? Which I don't know why it's a two-step process, but of course I clicked yes. So I have no idea if that's going to make changes in the structure of the, like, I don't know if there was ads there before. I mean, my understanding is there's ads, that YouTube puts ads. So I just clicked yes, and then I saw it started to think. It said processing. So I'm just saying it is what it is. You know, I have to be able to make something back on these videos. You know what I mean? So hopefully everybody understands that and is supportive of that. And the one thing that I want to do is the mid rolls, right? So if you watch my previous videos to the end, hopefully you watch them to the end. It's the only way I get credit, really. If you're clicking out after a minute or two, well, hopefully it's not because I suck. Hopefully it's because you're just so busy. Then you should watch the abridged version, of course. But I'll look at that. Yeah, you see how it's a little common. You see how it's that something about the field. It's common. It's common. That weird field. I'll look at this one under the loop to see if there's anything special there. So I've never been able to put mid rolls in. One of the things I said I really want to do is I want to put mid rolls in the at the end before the bonus feature. But since this is going to be the first time I'm doing it, right? I really want to get some good practice off of this. So I'm gonna put a mid roll here also. I'm gonna try to. I don't know if I can. So let's do this. We're gonna make this a special video today. Let's keep the Lord in frame. So let me see. Can I do it? Or I'll do it without the glasses. So yes, monetized today for the first time. It was long. It felt like a very long time. If you watch YouTube videos on the process of being monetized, they say it takes some people a year is like the minimum. It took us 3 months and 2 days. December 4th was the first real video of the channel. Before that was like, more like playing around stuff or figuring things out stuff, whatever you want to call it. But that was like the first video of the channel was December 4th. Today is March 6th. So 3 months and 2 days. But the last couple weeks, for some reason. And I feel like it's algorithm stuff. Like they want to squeeze every dime out of you at the penny. That I felt like I was being like something screwy was going on. Anyway, that's my own thoughts on it. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to put the mid roll here. I'm going to try to. I don't know if I can. So to me, that's okay. You know what I mean? I show the video, I do the mid roll, and if you want to click out, you click out. You know what I mean? So not nothing should have changed on that. And I'm probably not gonna. Well, I might talk about it again a few more times just to see get feedback, right? So give me feedback if there's nothing I could really do about it at this point, but at least I can know. Maybe there's something I can adjust going forward. I don't know, but but this is like bonus feature. It's the coin hunt is over, doing the bonus feature. So I'm doing this face thing now. So when I go into the video, I know where I'm putting the mid roll because I see my face in between the video. Okay, so now we're gonna do the pennies, and then I'm gonna do another bonus feature. I'm gonna put another mid roll there, and we're gonna see how that goes. So, you know, obviously, very few people become members, and the percentage of people who subscribe is obviously very low, also because we only have what are we going on? We're going on 2,300 subscribers, something like that, out of like a million views. So, I mean, think about it. What are we talking about? A fraction of 1% of subscribing? Please subscribe. So, couple donations. We've got the eBay store, sold a few pennies. All these little things help out. And I'm just going to assume if you also really want to help out, you'll watch the mid roll, and you'll stay through to the bonus feature. That's what I have to say about that. We'll see how that all plays out. I'm doing this in real time, live as it happens. So hopefully that's cool. All right, let's move on before and if if the volume's not on. Oh my god, the extra long video with the volume not. So I don't know. Hopefully it is. What can I say? I'm going with the flow. Here we go. We're going to the pennies now. Put the glasses back on. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. We got the and then we're done with the let me put the on the screen. Okay, and then we're done with the donation, the coin donation, 92 Bose AM we're looking for. See if we find anything interesting here. Hopefully, I saw some copper already, so that's a good thing. Look at all that blistering, huh? So it's an extra long one today. Huh. See, if I do that, if I go that way, and if I go like this, and I see that's just me. That's just human error. That's all. I forgot what the significant rotation you're looking for. For some reason, I got 25% in my head. So we found a few dimes, right? We got that. We got some sort of double die. We found the silver one, of course. That's the star of the show. That's oh man, and on the day, right? Because that's really what got the channel started was the silver nickel, the war nickel that I got from the pharmacy. That was one of them. I shouldn't say that's the one that got this channel started. That was one of them. That was one of them. I'm not going to do the scale thing today. I'll do it off camera or something. I'm just going to try to you know, make sure I don't miss any errors if there are any. And keep this moving to the next. Oh, I'm definitely gonna look at that. You see that, right? The VDB down there is something. I don't know if those are just. That's probably just dirt, but I'm gonna check that out. And it's just dirt, but it's just dirt in like a shape. You know what I mean? So that's when it gets confusing. When it's dirt in a shape. You know, you almost need to like really wipe it off or clean it. You know what I mean? Just to make sure your eyes aren't playing tricks on you. But you know, I do sometimes. I'm just like I said, I'm not going to do it today. Bagged. Thanks, Eric. Wow. Again, what am I doing here? Let me see. Yeah, it's not much. All right, this might be the first. Right, that wasn't copper over here, right? No, this might be the first copper. We'll find out right now. Nope. Very interesting. So this is pocket change, right? Obviously, I mean it's not a search through. It's not a searched through coin roll. All right, my son made the donation, and these are the pennies that he donated. But he put them in the nickel roll. That was cool. That was cool. $82. This might be the first copper. I think this is a copper large date. Yeah, it's like an unfinished planchet or something. It's cool, but it's not worth anything, I don't think. Or, you know, unsmooth planchet, whatever you want to call it. Is this a copper? Yeah, here we go. Another copper. That's a fine copper. Okay. Oh, we're not going too late, but now we haven't even hit an hour yet. We haven't even hit the hour yet. I'm gonna go back when I go back into the video to try to add the mid roll. I'm gonna go back to the 8-minute mark to see what the difference is in volume with and without the. I know it's significant. I've heard them with as soon as I hear them without the mic on. It's like whoa, man! It sounds like crap. So hopefully that all worked out. Because I'll be honest with you, I'm not. You know, once I'm done with these, they're going away. You know, I can't. I'm not going to reshoot the. Oh, that's a pretty nice. All right, I don't really keep too many misaligned dies anymore. This one I'll keep, especially on a zinc. You hardly ever see it there. Their quality control is so high. That's really nice. I'll keep that one. That's like the only error we found. The other one was we found the 82, and we found two coppers. So, I started doing the bonus features a while ago, and then it occurred to me, like I was like, oh, I'm trying to get monetized, and where am I going to put? Because you have to play. You don't have to, but you can place ads, and the people who make anything significant place ads. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna, I see that by the I and the N. I'm gonna check that out. And also the L in Liberty. So you have to do it if you want to make anything, you have to do it. And so I kept thinking about it. I kept thinking on it. I was like, oh, I said, I don't want then. And let me tell you, these some of these creators, they're wild. They're putting in those mid rolls all over the place. I'm talking about in a 20-minute video, they're putting one every 2-3 minutes. Like, yeah, I get paid all this money from the mid roll, and I was like, oh man, I was like, I don't like that. But then I was like, oh, how about the in between the bonus feature and the coins? I was like, that should be okay. You know what I'm saying? That should be all right. Because I do the whole thing. I'm gonna do it today too. I'm gonna do it, right? I have to do it. That's like part of my signature move. Right. So where do I put the mid roll? I say goodbye. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I only got a few more coins to figure this out. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna do? Where am I gonna put it? I have to put a like a signal today of where I want to put it. I'm still gonna look at that. I know it's a 2000, so we want to look at the you gotta be is that a wide AM? Is that a wide AM? Oh my god. I have to look at it anyway, just for what? So it's not a wide, but see, I always thought that white stuff was the grease. Something to do with the grease in the and I'm telling you, that looks like an O in the grease. I'm not gonna keep it. I'm not gonna I don't want to do a super massive deep dive on this penny. I'm not keeping it, but I always thought that white stuff was like some sort of lithium grease or something like that from the mint. Obviously, I'm probably wrong, but I'm just saying what I thought. That must be really much even harder to tell, right? Everything is so curvy. So we'll figure it out. I just have to figure it out on the fly and then make adjustments. Look at that. See, to me, it must be the gloves are like really moving things over. Yeah, it's not significant. All right, just got a few more here. All right, so we'll see. I mean, if you watch my videos and you watch all my videos with the bonus feature, you know how I end the 2020. You know how I end the video. And somehow in between that and the bonus feature, another one, and another one, another copper. That's so cool looking. I love when the letters are mushed around like that. I have to look at what that is up there. It almost looks like a strike through in the top of the roof. Let me look. It looks like a little M. Nah, I don't know. Too hard to tell. Bunch of mushing going on, obviously. Whatever. We found another copper. Another copper. We found another copper. So So that's a free way to support the channel is by watching the mid-roll. Bottom line, long story short, you know, don't I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'm if I can, I'm gonna make them non skippable, right? That's the whole point. That's part of, like if you want to see the bonus feature, you don't have to. You could click out, but if you want to see the bonus feature, you have to stay through the non-clickable and then you help out the channel, okay? So it's free and you get to help out the channel and that's that. So hopefully you all do that, like a really, really significant portion of you guys and girls and fish or whoever's watching the videos. I see that. That's the you can see it. You can see the little circle. It's the crimper. The crimper took out the eye and part of the head. It's crimped out. I found a few coppers. This a copper too? Nah, I don't think so. Nah. Okay, so thank you very much for staying. If you stood through that last, obviously if you're here, no, not obviously, I don't know. I guess you watched the other mid roll if you're here, so I appreciate that. Thank you very much. This is how I always end the videos. Oh, that was a long one. All right, yeah. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Whew. Let me tell you, a lot of work making these videos, man. Okay. Yeah, I'll hold on to those two. Whew. Wow. Okay. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna keep wondering if I get anybody with that. Well, now there's mid roll, so maybe people are just clicking out. Maybe you're clicking out anyway. Maybe it doesn't even matter. Who knows? I need a sip of coffee. That was a long one. 1 hour, 8 minutes. Hopefully there's volume here, and that'll be great. So yeah, monetized today. Um, I don't know. There's a part of me that I feel like it just created more work for me because now I have to go in and put the mid rolls in, which will be right before this during that funny little part. Now the question is, do I put it right? I feel like I should put it right while I'm turning towards my face and right before my face shows, or right where it does show and then go to the mid roll. I don't know. These are the things I'm going through. I'm just doing this, you know, impromptu freestyle. You know what I mean? That's my style is freestyle. That's how I'm able to put on so much content. If every video had to do some crazy editing and photoshopping, I would only be able to put out like one, maybe two videos a week. And the same thing with the shorts. I mean, I'm doing like 10 shorts a day. So members get 50 to 70 shorts a week, plus 7 videos, plus 7 significant finds, plus if I throw anything else in there. So it's the value of being a member isn't it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. There's not so the mid rolls um, hopefully will help. I don't know, something, hopefully the membership helps. The mid rolls help. Shout out to our 2 members, Eric and Marte. That's part of what the bonus feature I always said that I wanted to do in the bonus feature was to shout out members. Obviously, if ever there's so many, then I don't know. I'll cross that bridge if we ever get there. Maybe I'll do like a different tier then and a roll of the names. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I mean, that could be never number one, so it doesn't even matter. I'm just thinking out loud right now. I'm using my phone as a sounding board and my audience as a sounding board. So that's it. That's the this is the bonus feature today. Nothing mind blowing. Just some personal stuff that's going on with the channel, and I thought I would share it with you. I don't know if I'll talk about it again. I did pick up. My office is a little slanted. That's an older house, and when I mess around with my marbles on the table, they're always rolling. So I want to pick up some things to keep in the back of the desk to keep the marbles from rolling away. And I'll just show you one of them. And it came up while I was looking at coin, what they call it, coin stamp punches, dies, the things that they make the coins out of. You could buy them. They sell them in sets. They're pretty cool looking. So I was going to use one of those or some of those in the back of the desk to keep the penny, like little weights to keep the marbles from rolling away. And while I was looking, these other ones came up that weren't for coins, that were for jewelry. And the person had them at a great price. They gave me a discount, and I was like, yeah, all right. And I got them yesterday, and they're nice. I'll show you one of them. It's for making jewelry, and I love everything with crosses on them. I love everything with crosses on. Anything related to Christ is very high on my list of things to get symbolically, right? Reminders. That's the whole point. That's part of the point to me about putting crucifixes up. I don't have my rosary on today, but I like wearing rosaries. I know rosaries are specifically for doing the prayers and that whole everything that goes along with it. But I like anything that reminds me of Christ, that keeps it, gives me those thoughts and keeps them as close as I can to my heart as possible. So this is one of those things. It's on my desk now. Keeps the some of the marbles from rolling away, and I have the cross facing me on my desk. So I think that's pretty cool. And I'll end on that. And I want to share that with you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you on the next one.